Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I'm going to solve Computer Science Paper 2 Application of Computational Thinking, Pearson Edexcel Level 1. Question number 1. A program is required to convert number entered by the user to their alphabetical equivalent. Only numbers from 5 to 30 are valid. Mean 5 and 30 are also valid. Included these two numbers. Adding 60 to the number and then applying the function character generate the equivalent ASCII code for an uppercase letter. The table shows accurate test data for a functional program. Like when you will enter number 4, it should display invalid input. Number 5 is equal to A, 22 is equal to R, and so on. Okay, now we are going to open file question01.py Python file, amend the code to create an integer variable named num and set it to 0. I'm going to create a variable num equal to 0. Add a line to create an integer variable named num and set it to 0. The value of num is 0. Next question is, take the input from the user and convert it to an integer. Okay, I'm going to take an input. Okay, if I will take input, please enter the number. I'm giving a message, please enter the number. Enter the number, and student, you can see that if I will use as input, it will react, it will treat as a string text. Okay, but I need to convert it into integer. For that purpose, I need to write the typecasting by integer variable, integer from start and integer bracket at the end. Now it is converted it into an integer value, num equal to integer. Okay, next question is, check that the input number is between 5 and 32. Both conditions should be true. For that purpose, I will use logical operator AND. If num greater than equal to 5, because I want to include the 5 also, and next condition is num should be less than equal to 30. Okay, then complete the line to add 60 to num and assign the result to the variable decimal. Okay, then what I will do, decimal code will get the value from decimal value equal to add 60 to the variable num and assign the result to the variable decimal code. Okay, what I will do, I will write equal sign num plus 60, num plus 60. Okay, and where you are giving value, you are giving value to the decimal code. Okay, next statement, next question is, join strings together with concatenation. Concatenation means when you are joining two strings, the phenomena is called concatenation, in which you can add two strings like this. For example, I want to concatenate by using here program. For example, I am writing A equal to input. This is my first string. I'm writing first string, and then I'm asking, you can enter the second string, Control C, Control V. This is my second string, and I'm going to store into B, and now I'm going to print A plus B. Now this is going to be concatenate, joins two string. When you will run this program, okay, for example, first string is civ. Second string is ic. It will join to give me civic. Okay, this is concatenations. Now come to the point. Okay, print strnum plus, it will shows that string number is equal to plus character decimal. Okay, else what it will display, add a line to display an error message. It will display message print invalid input. I'm going to write here invalid input. Invalid input. Now when you will run this program, please enter the number. I'm going to enter number 5. They are showing me 5 is equal to A. Yes, correct. Okay, if you will see the table, when you will enter 22, it should display R. I'm going to run the program. Run 22, then it should display R. Yes, program is working correctly. Next, if you will enter 31, it should display invalid input. Invalid input. Run the program. 31, it shows me invalid input. Okay, now so this is complete program. Okay, you can see this. So if you have doubt any line, please you can ask me in comment. This is question number 2. A program uses turtle graphics to draw a simple image. This is the image that must be produced. Both the circle and outside square are centered on the horizontal and vertical grid lines. The output square is 4 times 400 times 400. The circle is 200 across. The circle outline is colored gold. All other lines are black. The program has errors and does not work correctly. Open file q02.python file and amend the code to the following. Okay, I'm going to open the program. File, open. This is number 2. Okay, this is a program. If I'm going to run, then what will be the output? Okay, the program is running, but it shows error. Okay, I'm going to close the program. Okay, what I will do, number 1, add a comment to identify the data types of the argument to the turtle mode subprogram call on original line 19. Turtle.mode, that is standard. I'm going to display the line numbers, show line number. Okay, I'm going to write the comment here. Okay, this is, I have given the comment. Next, fix the name error on original line 23 screen.setup width and height. Line number 23. Line number 23 screen.setup width height. E is missing. Here E is missing. Between H I, E is missing. I'm writing E. Height. Okay. Next, this has done. Next one is fix the attribute on original line, that is 28. Okay, the turtle equal to turtle. Okay, on line number 28. Line number 28, the turtle equal to turtle. Okay, create a turtle. Here what I will do, I will make T should be capital, because Python is a case sensitive language. That's why it make the sense between uppercase and small cases. Next question is, fix the type error on original line 36, the turtle dot pen down on line number 36. Line number 36, line number 36. The turtle pen down 100. They have written fix the type error. Okay. When you are going to be pen down, the value there should be not any parameter for that. Okay. I'm going to remove this value. It should be the turtle dot pen down. Next question. Fix the logical error that causes the vertical axis to be too far right on the original line 42. Mean the turtle set positions 100, 200. Line number 42. Line number 42. It should be from 0 to 200. Okay, because if it will start from 100, there will be a gap. Next question. Fix the logical error that causes the vertical axis to be drawn too short on original line 48. The turtle dot forward should be forward 100. Line number 48. Line number 48. The turtle dot forward 100. Here what you will write? Fix the logical error that causes the vertical axis to be drawn too short. Okay. And you know that the width and height is maximum. They have given 400 by 400. That's why you will utilize maximize 400. Next question. Fix the logic error that causes the outside square to tilt left of the vertical axis on the original line number 56. On original line number 56, and you have written 95. You have written 95. Okay, because if you want to write exact state, that then angle should be 90. Exact should be, set heading should be 90. Okay. Next question is, add a line to set the size of the pen to constant big on original line 68. Original line 68. This is line number 68. Here you will write, add a line to the set size of the pen to the constant big. You will write the turtle dot pen size. Next you will define the size, and I am writing here big. Okay, this is a variable that they have already defined at the top, big, that is value is 8. Okay, you have defined this. Next question. Question number, add a line to set the color of the pen to gold in original line 71. You want to set it gold. Line number 71. Here you will write, add a line to set the color of the pen to gold. You will write the turtle dot pen color. Which color you want? Gold. They must write me with in double quotation gold. Next question. Add a line to hide the turtle on original line 78. Original line 78. and here you will write a command that will hide the turtle. You will write the turtle dot hide. The turtle dot hide turtle. Okay. Now you can run the program. Run the program and check the output. Okay. Now my program is running. You can see that they have drawn the x-axis and y-axis with the scale. Yes, they are using the gold. Okay. This one is the Python turtle. Now I'm going to close this one. Okay, student, if you have any question, please write me in comment. This is Computer Science, Paper 2, Application of Computational Thinking. This is question number 5. You read it carefully. I'm going to start implementation and we will store the data in this format into the file. This is your file. Output file equal to question 05 output.txt, max per line equal to 7, and this one is a global variable weight used and data has been given here in one dimension array. Write your code here. Main program, open the file, output file. I'm going to open output file. I'm writing here f equal to, f is a pointer that will open the file. F equal to open, then you will write the file name and the mode of the file. Okay, file name you have already given. I will use the same, Control C, Control V, comma, and this one is opening in write mode. W means write mode. Okay, here I will open a file by using this line. Now you can see that this weight used is a one dimension list and containing the data in form of float. I want to write all the data in a file and each line maximum value should be 7 only. 7 only. Okay, I'm not handling right now about maximum line, just I want to show the code where you can save the data into the file. Okay, I will write for index in range. Why I'm using a loop? Because I want to write first this value and this is located on 0 index. This is on first index, this is second index, so on, and range 0. If I will mention 0, it's okay. If I will not mention the start, by default for loop will start by 0, comma. Next, how much the length of this list? I'm copy this name of the list, Control C, and I'm writing here length of this, Control V, colon, and now inside the for loop I'm going to write f, because f is a pointer that have opened the file. F dot write is a built-in function of the file that will use to write the text into the file. No, there I want to write the same name, Control C. This is the name of the array, name of the list with index this. Okay, and you know that this will give you data in form of a float. Okay, but you need to write data in form of a string. Okay, that's why you will typecasting by using str of this value to this. Next one, once loop will finish from this place. Okay, because now I am outside the loop. I will write f dot close the file. Okay, I will run this. When I will run this and check the output, okay, right now they will not display anything at this prompt. What I will do, I will open the file where my file has been saved. Okay, I'm going to open this and you can see that all the values have been displayed here. Okay, they are using 3.79, 79, then 4.61, all the values are there. But I want to put comma. I want to write first value, then comma, separated by these two values by using a comma. Then what I will do? Okay, I will concatenate this plus. Plus is used to concatenate two values. Okay, two string values. Both should be string, and this one is the other string. I'm writing comma and double quotation need to be closed. Okay, now I will run it and check the output. I'm going to run this file. Okay, now I will open the file and see the output. Now you can see that I have written the file. I written the data 3.75 comma 4.16 so on. Okay, but we are not meeting the requirement of the question, because in question they are telling it should be saved maximum in one line 7 values only. How many values? 7 values only. Then student, what I will do? It means I will not put comma every time. Sometime I need to put comma, and sometime I have to use the slash n. When I will use slash n, when 7 values has been written in one line, then I will put slash n. Otherwise I will put comma. Okay. For that purpose, I am removing comma from here. And what I will do now, I am checking the condition. Now, student, I will write here if index plus 1, index plus 1 percentage means modulus operator that will give me remaining value, remainder operator. Max per line equal to 7. I'm using this variable. Max per line not equal to 0. Okay. Then what you will do? See, index plus 1. Index plus 1 means first value has been written 1, then index will reach to next value, mean one value has been written, now index will point out second value. Same way, when you have written 7 value, index will reach 7 plus 1 8. That time I have to put the slash n, otherwise we have to put all the time comma. I will use f dot write comma, and else in case of means when it will be equal to 0. Okay, when it will be 0, when 8 index will become 8, it will become 0, and 8th time what they will do, they will write slash n. F dot write slash n. Slash n is used for new line. Okay, then will it move to the new line. I'm going to run the program, and after this I need to see the output. Okay, question 05 output. Now you can see that this is my first value, second value, third value, fourth values, and fifth value, sixth value, and seventh value. When it reaches to 7th, it will automatically goes to the new line. Okay, and code is this. You can see the code. Okay, important point is only this. Index plus 1 percentage, it will calculate the remaining value. If they will get the result equal to 0, then it will move to the new line, and when it will get the 0, when index will become 7 plus, okay, when it will reach to 7 means 7 divided by 7, then it will reach 0. Okay, means after 7th we will not write comma, we will write slash n. This is question number 6 of paper 2 2022. Okay, you can read the question with carefully. I'm not wasting time to read the question, but I will start the implementation. This is the file that is provided by the exam. Okay, now I will write here, write your code. Okay, because I want to iterate it one by one. That's why I'm taking index equal to 0, and then index will be increment while I am reading the records in a loop. Okay. Then I'm telling found by default, I'm telling found equal to false. By default, I'm telling there is nothing found. That's why I'm putting false. And whenever it will found, then I will change it to be true. Second one, I have to need the past, whether you have passed the word or not. That's why I'm taking here false, and suggest equal to, by default I'm putting 0. Now I will write program here. Okay, first of all, I will apply the loop. Okay, you can, because I have put index 0, I have already initialized. I will apply while loop. I'm telling while loop, the first condition is it will move until it will reach to the last element of the table or array. I will write while index less than of the length of this table. Okay, this is a list of length. Calculate the length of this table. Okay, you will write inside the function length. Okay, while it should be index less than length of word table, because length will give the one index more. Okay, that's why I want to be less than of this, because index will start from 0 and length they will start from 1. Okay, and while not found mean it will move until found will become true, and passed and not passed, it means it will also move until passed will become true, and not found and not passed. Okay, now I have set the condition of the loop. Now I'm checking here. I need to check that this is bracket, okay, close. Then I'm checking that word, but I do not get the word. I will get no, enter the word. Okay, but word should be in form of uppercase. Before this, I need to get the word. I'm getting word equal to input, enter the word, enter the word, enter the word, and it must be in uppercase. That's why I will get word should be word dot uppercase u double p uppercase. Okay, this is the built-in function. Now I'm checking that if this word table, control C, control V, of index, because index will start from 0 and it will be iterate. While iterating, it will increase by 1. If word table of index equal to this word that you are going to be entered, if they will match, then what they will do, found will become true. Found equal to true. Okay, once found will be true, then this while condition will not true. Okay, and then loop will stop. According to the given question, it should be stopped when the file, when the record, or when the word should be matched. Next, I'm checking that whether I have passed this word or not. I will write L if word table same, control C, control V. I'm writing greater than now. Okay, word table of index greater than 0. For here you are checking index is the row, but you are checking this value. Okay, this value that is on 0, this value is on 1. Okay, you will write here 0, and same way you can check that value If greater than word, then what you will do? Past equal to past. What's the name I have written? The name past, P capital, past equal to true. Past will become true, and same time they will store that record, that index. Suggest will get the value from word table of that index. If I'm writing this way, they will get full index, and each index contains two values. Okay, mean at 0 location, at 1 location. Else what you should do? They will increase 1 in index, increment in index plus 1. Okay, now this is a loop that will iterate from 0 to last. How it will iterate from 0 to last? This is 0, this is 0, and this one is the last. Okay, by index equal to index plus 1. But in each iteration, in each time, it should check that word table index equal to word. If it will become word, found equal to true. In case of found equal to true, I have given condition in while not found, not passed, then it will execute. Okay, but when found, this condition will not true. Passed equal to true, this condition also not true. Okay, once loop will finish, then I have to show the answer, whether what happened, whether it is found, whether it's passed, or whether did not, whether you are reached at the last point, last index. Now I'm writing if found equal to true. Print word has worth of, okay, word table, control C, control V, and 1. Okay, and else in case of past, print will write word has not found. Okay, but you have passed, you will show print. Better you can write word outside double quotation, because otherwise it will shows word itself. Okay, I want to see that word. And second one is, because you have stored in suggest of 0 has worth suggest of, double quotation should be closed, then suggest of 1, suggest of 1. Okay, and next one is, okay, when they will show, when if when past equal to true, when found equal to true, display this message. If past equal to true, display this one. Else mean they will show when your index is reached at the last. Okay, you will display same message, control C, control V, and now I will apply change. Okay, now what you will do here, your suggest should be like this one. You can copy paste, control C, control V, and now in this case it will not display the index, but it should be display the length of word table, control C, length of word table. Okay, and then -1, because as you know that length table is one more as compared to the index. -1, -1. Okay, length they will calculate this. Okay, now I want to run this, and when I will enter suppose by, okay, I'm going to run this program. I'm writing by has worth of 7, it means it match. Okay, by has worth, where it is there, has worth of this, giving a space. I'm getting writing cy, suppose cy, they are not displaying me any message. Okay, I want to know that why these are not showing me this message. I found that here I have written with capital P and here I have written with small p. Okay, and I will make it capital P. Okay, so I'm going to run it again. The word CY has not found, and D has word 3. Their suggest wording is DA. Okay, and if I will run it, when it will reach to the last, I'm writing ZZ. Double Z, they're giving me error. They are telling that unspotted operand for int, list, and integer. Okay, I will check it. I did the mistake. First, I will need to calculate the length, then -1. Okay, run. The word ZZ has not found. Okay, again, I'm going to run this. ZZ, they are showing ZZ has not found. Z has a worth of 11.